Needs no introduction, Stuart Gillies, the best man.
Be nice.
Where's the vodka?
Thank you, Jay. Good evening, all. I think most of you know me by now. I'm Gordo's brother, Stuart. And after all these years, it's nice. Gordo has finally admitted that I'm the best man. There are many important aspects to a wedding. There are many important aspects to a marriage. Fornication. Sorry, excuse me. For an occasion such as this. For an occasion. Let me say what an honour it is to be given a show for Gordo and Karlie's wedding in this sunny, warm, glorious location in the Dominican Republic. I think most of you will agree that Karlie looks absolutely fabulous tonight. What a stunning couple they make. I would like to say, all on behalf of the Gillies family, how delighted we are to welcome Karlie into our clan. You might say that with this wedding, the Gillies family has acquired a special bond. Let me also say that the bridesmaids look beautiful. Lovely to see Sarah and Brooke again. Delightful to meet Dina and Brenna and Ali. Even the groomsmen look smashing. Jay, Darrow and Brian. Canadians in kilts in the Caribbean. How unique. Let's not forget Scott, the Californian Scotsman. So good to see you guys again. I'm very thankful that Brian is wearing smart black shoes this evening, not the sweaty sandals from 2 nights ago. Those things could have killed a horse. Speaking of what people are wearing, speaking of kilts, I was Gordo getting a drink at the bar. One of the barmaids asked him, "So, is there anything worn under your kilt?" Gordo replied, "Certainly not, it's all in perfect working order." And I've got 3 kids to prove it. Let me say once again how lovely the bride looks tonight. From what I've heard, she chose her wedding dress in a fraction of the time the groom took to choose his own tartan wedding outfit. I'm not trying to imply Gordo is slow and indecisive, but last month they celebrated 10 years together. Apparently when Gordo finally gave her the ring, she thought it was an eternity ring. I think I speak for everyone when I say we've waited a long time for this wedding, but it's been well worth the wait. This week has been incredibly fun. Genuinely, it's been so much fun. Everyone has been great. I must say that given the twins' arrival since the last postponement, I was concerned another delay might mean Gordo and Karlie would need a bigger car with another row of seats. I'm in a slightly unusual position standing here, ladies and gentlemen. Due to COVID, I've not actually seen the groom for nearly 3 years. I've wondered whether Gordo would be the brother I remembered. Handsome, stylish, debonair. These are just some of the qualities Gordo has always wished he'd had. Gordo pleaded with me in doing this speech to sing his praises and emphasize his good points. Unfortunately, I can't sing and I won't lie. Having said that, Gordo is always very generous to his friends and family, always thinking of others, although one wonders whether Karlie appreciates this attribute in the bedroom. As best man, I'm expected to bring up some embarrassing stories from the groom's life. With Gordo, I feel like I'm pretty much spoiled for choice. Picking stories within appropriate boundaries was the real challenge. I've I've kept things polite so far, and not too risque. And if there's any innuendo, let me know, and I'll happily whip it out. I've known Gordo his whole life, and there really are some stories to tell, but there are ones I simply can't mention. I will mention Gordo drinking a full glass of gin and tonic on a family barbecue, aged 3. And I will mention Gordo rollerblading while smoking an ill-gained cigarette in a park in Amsterdam, aged 10. Thankfully, as Gordo got older, he became more sensible, sort of. Highlights from his teenage years include getting a hamster stoned on cannabis at a house party aged 15, and Gordo having to replace our mother's mantelpiece aged 17 after it was torn off in an ill-fated game of Shark Attack. I think everyone knows that Gordo has always been someone to enjoy a drink, even on occasions making up his own cocktails. Feel free to ask Gordo later what the ingredients are in a P7 mix. I could probably go on all evening about this sort of thing, but I've decided to keep this down to 5 minutes or so. No doubt Karlie will appreciate the novelty of something involving Gordo lasting longer than 2 minutes.
Sam.
I've known Gordo his whole life, as I say. It was always hard to predict what career he'd end up having. He settled on stonemasonry. Not everyone has as much experience getting stones sculpted as getting stoned generally. You might say he's carved out a good career. Now Gordo has moved on to becoming a fireman. He's always had a burning passion for a changing career. Let's hope he doesn't get the axe. Or get fired. It's no surprise to the family that Gordo is becoming a fireman. He's always had pyromaniacal tendencies. I mentioned family barbecues. On beaches on summer evenings, Gordo had the curious habit of starting his own fires with random bits of wood. Whether he'll be as effective at putting fires out remains to be seen. Apparently, Gordo is quite a good trainee, and one might say already quite extinguished. I wish him all the best in his career climbing the ladder. You can always tell a volunteer firefighter at a party, because they'll tell you. With Gordo, it's even worse. He usually goes on to tell the people there the job is lit. As I come towards the end of my speech, let me wrap up by saying that Gordo was a man of many roles. Father, stonemason, volunteer firefighter, decorator, landlord, occasional golfer, now husband, and soon-to-be gardener. It's fair to say you'll have a busy life, Gordo, when you're newly married in the new house. Karlie, I might mention, will be busy too, mixing the demanding roles of being a mother of 3 with a career as an operations manager for a real estate team. Apparently, to do well in real estate, you need to sell lots. I have no doubt she'll be successful.
So much.
She was telling me that she's involved with a neighbourhood full of old Egyptian sandstone buildings. Let's hope it doesn't turn out to be a pyramid scheme. Gordo and Karlie have 3 beautiful daughters, Sky, Robin and Jade. My lovely nieces have inherited good genes from their mother, who is without doubt smart, talented and ambitious. And from their father, arguably good genes too. His taste in choosing a best man was at least impeccable. Gordo and Karlie, I hope your lives together as newlyweds will be as happy as they are busy in the new house in Grimsby. I'd like to take a moment to thank the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, to all friends and family at this spectacular Caribbean wedding. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going to ask you all to charge your glasses. I don't think the bar is quite open. I would like you all now to be upstanding though, and join me. I'll use my water. Upstanding and join me in a toast to Gordo and Karlie. Wishing you every health, wealth and happiness. To Gordo and Karlie.